At a high-stakes Pan-African summit, Burkina Faso's Captain Ibrahim Traoré delivered a moment that shook the room and the continent. It began when Helen Zille, chair of South Africa's Democratic Alliance, criticized the rising anti-Western stance among some West African nations. Representing the DIA, she warned against aligning with non-democratic powers and urged deeper cooperation with the West, cautioning against what she called populist militarism. But before she could finish, Traoré stood up. The room fell. Silent. "Madame Zille," he began, his voice calm but piercing, "we will no longer be lectured by those who once chained our ancestors and now seek to shape our freedom." He didn't flinch. "The DIA may dress in liberalism, but we see past the suits and polite accents. Africa is not your pupil. Africa is a rising voice, and we will speak for ourselves." Zille, known for her sharp comebacks, was visibly stunned. She reached for her notes, but never spoke again. Then Traoré turned to the wider room, his words now burning with conviction. "Where was your outrage?" he asked. "When our gold was stolen, our leaders killed, and our youth drowned in the Mediterranean while the world watched? Now that we demand sovereignty, we're called extremists." Applause erupted. Leaders from West and Central Africa nodded in powerful silence. Even previously neutral delegates were moved. And then came his final words, ones that echoed long. After the summit ended, "We are reclaiming what was stolen, our land, our pride, our power. The days of being polite to power are over. We're not asking for a seat at your table, we're building our own." Zille remained silent. Back in South Africa, her party tried to frame it as a misunderstanding, but internal critics were already questioning the party's Eurocentric roots. Traoré's intervention wasn't just a rebuke, it was a signal. A new generation of African leaders is rising, inspired by Sankara, by Lumumba, demanding dignity, ownership, and voice. Africa will no longer be spoken for.